Hello? Can you guys hear me now? Am I normal? Does everything sound normal now? Everything looks normal on my end. That game did irreparable damage to my PC. That game fucked everything up like so bad. Even when I closed the game, it was still crashing. It was still giving me encoder overloads. It fried my entire setup. Oh shit. I like the game, but I don't think I could ever stream that game again. I'm so sorry, Arkham. I know it's your favorite game, and don't feel bad. It's not your fault. It's Sony's fault. Holy shit. The ads are going to run again in like 5 seconds. I'm so sorry. God damn. Even after refreshing my stream multiple times and restarting the software, I couldn't get my bitrate to go back up. I ran speed tests and everything. My bitrate was fucking plummeting. I was losing hundreds of thousands of frames a second. I don't know what is in that game that causes so many problems, but god damn. God damn. That game is physically unplayable unless I'm playing on a PS5 with my capture card, but I don't got a PS5, unfortunately. Waiting for the ads to finish before we start on our next game. What do we play? Hmm. Ugh. You returned from the ads? Nice. Hold on, I gotta go check on something real quick. Okay, that game will never see the light of day again until I get a supercomputer. Until I get a dual PC setup and a supercomputer. I don't know what they put in that game to make it so that it runs perfectly fine on my end, but then just obliterates OBS. Like, they actively have to put something in that game to just obliterate OBS, because what the fuck? Like, I played it fine before. It'll never see the light of day again. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry it's your favorite game. And it'll never see the light of day again. Let's play some of this. A little bit of Vampire Crawlers. Yippee! Everything should be good now, Sushi. My dropped frames are at 0, my bitrate's at 13,000, and I have 1 second delay. Everything should be good. Hi, Soupy. Hi. So what did you see at the Future Games show? That's interesting.
You have an eye for talent.
I'm getting a bunch of emails. It was like, there was this game I sent to Arkham, which looks very Nintendo 64 era. What was it called? What was it called? What was it called? Bell's Fanfare. Oh my god. I'm skipping through the trailer. It looks badass. I want to see gameplay. I want it. I'll play this. I think this is better. Let's try Dairy Plant Run. I think I can play this with my controller a lot easier. Um, 0 into the 1 into the 2 into the 3. Let's do whip, because I could build whip stronger. 0 into the 1 into the 2.
I'm fully armed.
10 damage. Fuck.
Smart.
Have you played this game yet, Sushi? This one's really good. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I have Tiramisu unlocked, so there's no way I could upgrade this. Let's leave that for later. It's a red. Oh, excuse me. Red. It's a red. We could evolve this now. Let's see. I could use the empty tome. Spellbinder, light tome. 570 into the 940.
Focus. I say.
Oh, we gotta speed through here. That, this, that. Uh, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 2. Level up. Give me Pachon, dog. Where's my Pachon?
Haha. Smart.
Give me the cash. Check this one. Dark Souls -1. Prison of Husks. Oh, this looks badass. The Xbox showcase is tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be watching it because I'm going to be streaming with Lullaby. But I don't know, maybe if me and Lullaby finish streaming before it starts, then I'll watch it.
Bingo. I say. Focus. I say.
This game is so fun. If you like Vampire Survivors, this game is so worth it. Also, Prison of Husks. I really want to play it. So many cool games coming out. I don't think I'll be able to afford any of them. But a man can believe.
Ha. Smart. Excellent.
Empty tome into light tome. Into that. I'm not going to be able to afford them all. I want them so bad. Now we just need to get a bracer. And we could upgrade the daggers. Empty tome, light tome, 2, 3. Nice reroll. Empty tome.
Bingo.
You know, pop that. Pop that. Empty tome. Light tome. 2, 3. There's a big old chest over here, but I need... Oh, this is scary. Empty tome, light tome. Come on. I'll take King Bible.
I say. Haha.
Spellbinder. Light tome. 2, 3. Empty tome, attract orb. Bloody tear.
Focus.
Empty tome, attract orb. Spellbinder, light tome. 2 cost, 3 cost. That into attract orb, into bloody tear. Empty tome into light tome, into Eight of Sparrows. King's Bible to end it off. Come on, come on. No. Give me anything good. Evolve my King's Bible. Ooh, vacuum. What? Choose a card to duplicate. Give me an extra empty tome. I know it's not a high value card to duplicate, but I can make it work. Vacuum.
I say.
I still gotta get this game. It looks so sick. It's so fun and worth it. It had a lot of content on release. I still haven't seen like most of the stuff. Knife, light tome. This one does more, and then finish off with this one.
Excellent.
Attract orb. Okay, 100 armor, huh? Empty tome. Pulmora. This bad boy. Knife. Empty tome, light tome. This bad boy into this bad boy. Empty tome into attract orb. Bloody tear. Knife into Pulmora. Alright, empty tome, light tome, unholy, that bad boy. Give me my 2 cards. Empty tome, light tome, that empty tome, yes. Knife into light tome, into this, into that. Damn, what does candle evolve? I forgot what candle evolves.
Excellent. Yes.
If the card would reduce mana to 0, receive double mana instead. Card always benefits from combo. Let's do it on a level 2. Candle evolves into lantern, I think. It evolves into flashlight, actually. Sun, perhaps. Empty tome, light tome, bloody tear. Nice. Empty tome, attract orb. Into this, and then we could empty tome, light tome into that. How many stages are in this level? Knife, light tome, 2, 3. Pulmora, unholy. Empty tome, attract orb. Let's do this. Empty tome, light tome, bloody tear. Let's cash out. Okay, can we handle this? We could absolutely handle this.
Bingo. Focus. Haha.
Knife, light tome. We could handle this setup.
Excellent. I say. Haha.
Candle, draw 2. Double empty tome. Okay, we'll take that damage. Magic wand, we could evolve that. Knife, light tome, bloody tear, this bad boy.
Focus.
Nice. Big ol' spinach. More mana, yes. You into Light Tome, into Spinach, into you for the refund, into you for the empowerment. The hell is this? Bomba Infernale. Instantly vaporize all enemies on the first floor of a dungeon you have previously cleared. Hell yeah.
Yes. See ya.
I'm gonna have to Clover Light Tome so that I can do that into that. Bumbleclot! I can't hit my protein! 52 Pussy Wagwan Bumble Blood Clot Chicken Nugget. Empty Tome. Coin bag that.
My turn now. Bingo. I say.
Give me the weighty tome.
Haha. Yes.
Shit. That's really bad.
Excellent.
Empty tome. Candle. Empty tome.
I must reload.
Didn't mean to do that one. That's what happens when you spam the button. I need to speed up. Empty tome.
Let's dance.
Pug. That. Oh, thank God. I barely survived. This is not even the last floor. Please give me health. I haven't seen a single Pachone or Ebony Wing. Fuck it, we'll use the rosary. We gotta keep our health up. I couldn't believe this shit. Kaiju have gathered for the ultimate showdown. Let mayhem and mass destruction begin with Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered. No way! I told you they were working on a Godzilla game. It's just we had no information about it and no one has known anything. Okay, this looks awesome. Someone said, oh, releasing this month, the month of GTA 6 release is insane. All right, dog. GTA 6 ain't coming out. Don't act like you're going to see GTA 6 coming out. That game doesn't exist. They're just drumming up hype for their shareholders.
I say. Excellent. Haha. I must reload.
There we go. Just out of nowhere. Time 2, 1 trick, parry canceled, dash iframe. What the hell? You're a fighting game player when it comes to Godzilla games?
To your aid. Focus. Smart. Bingo. Focus.
I played the old ones with a friend. They're so sick. They are sick. I have played them before too. I think that's like one of the best games that was on GameCube. At least I remembered being on GameCube. Unless I'm crazy, I might be thinking of another one. Let's see. Magic Wand, attract orb into weighty tome. Into big coin bag. Into that for the increased damage. Empty tome, attract orb, and then clear. Part of me wishes they'd add different Godzilla skins like -1 and Shin, but probably not. Yeah. I feel like that game was a pain to code. But if they're like, ooh, DLC characters, Shin Godzilla, ooh, Godzilla -1, Mothra, and Mothra's probably already in the game. Ghidorah. No, not Ghidorah. What was the turtle's name? Ghidorah's already in the game. Ghidorah's in every game.
My turn now. Haha.
I'd pull out the wallet for it for real. You might just have to. It's your favorite guy. That's literally your favorite guy.
Bingo. Excellent.
These guys are getting difficult to fight. Empty tome, light tome, that,
I say.
candle into attract orb, into weighty tome, that into attract orb, into spinach, empty tome into attract orb for this. Hell yeah. The attract orbs are paying off. Empty tome into attract orb into weighty tome. Empty tome into attract orb into that. That into attract orb into this into that. That into this into that. Okay, this into light tome.
Let's dance.
Pug into attract orb. Empty into that. Into attract orb. Into weighty tome. Into this.
Smart.
This into attract orb. Into that bad boy. Was there ever a release date added to that one thing you showed me, the Fightcade, but for PS2 games? Because that's what I really want to play, and I know it's going to be free. Free 99. Exactly my asking price. Empty tome, light tome. To that into attract orb.
Yes.
Into weighty tome. And then we can do this into attract orb. Into that. Into this. That into attract orb again. Into that. This into garlic for the damage. And then that into the health. Empty tome. Mora. There we go. Just Q4 this year so far. Damn it. So probably November or October. I think these things hurt real bad.
To your aid.
Okay. Knife into attract orb.
Bingo.
Candle into light tome. Into spinach into that. Zero cost into attract orb. Zero cost into attract orb. Empty tome into attract orb. Into weighty tome. Empty tome into golden armor. Into that. Into this. Into that. That's fine. I'm about to lose my crawler anyway. That into attract orb. Candle into light. Tome into attract orb into a weighty tome. Into this. Empty tome. Armor. This bad boy. That bad boy. Recover that into this. No, not confuse. Confuse is the worst card I could possibly draw. Ugh. -1 empty tome. Into garlic.
I'm fully up.
Pug into attract orb. Into weighty tome. Magic into bloody whip. Yes. Risk of Rain music is so good. I love Risk of Rain music. I just wish they didn't blow up my game every time I got a good run. This will bring value to garlic and reduce the cost of my, or the amount of cards I have by 1. The hell is this? When a crawler leaves, put them at the top of your deck. Chain link. Okay. Time to use all my brain power. Knife into Attract Orb into Weighty Tome. Empty Tome into Attract Orb into Unholy. Into Soul Eater. No. Into this one. Because it refunds the cost. That into Attract Orb. Empty Tome into Golden Armor. Into Sprig. Into Soul Eater. Candle into Empty Tome. Or Light Tome into Bloody Tear. Into Ate the Sparrow. Oh, now I get a Bracer. Empty Tome into Attract Orb. Okay. Empty Tome into Attract Orb into Weighty Tome. Into the Refund. Empty Tome into Attract Orb. Into that. For the payout. Magic Wand into Attract Orb. Bracer and a Pug. Knife and a Golden Armor. It's cooking time. Hit the 2 cost. Hit the 3 cost. Empty Tome into Light Tome. This into Attract Orb. Into Weighty Tome. That into Bracer into Attract Orb. Empty Tome into Attract Orb. Into Weighty Tome. Candle. Into Light Tome. Into Sprig. Into the Refund. Into the payout. Reset the combo. There we go. Holy shit. Strangely never had to lag, but I always get told that it does. Yeah, you have to get like an insane run. Like you have to get a shit ton of items that are just exploding your game. That's what makes the game lag. It's like Binding of Isaac. Once you get a broken ass run, then the game just starts crashing every 2 seconds. That into that. Into this. Into that. Into the payout. Into this for the refund. The rebate. Buffed Pug. Into this bad boy. That into this. Okay, we could do this. Empty Tome Attract Orb. Weighty Tome. Refund. I might just have to finish out this run before it gets too dangerous to keep going. Light Tome into Weighty Tome. 1000. Refund. Attract Orb. Bloody Tear. Armor. Empty Tome. Golden Armor. Sprig. Empty Tome. Candle. Attract Orb. Armor. Attract Orb. Where are all my Empty Tomes? Magic Wand. Okay, I blocked most of that. Light Tome. Weighty Tome. Refund. Let's put that on Weighty Tome. I never use Sprig. This will be a good buff. Good permanent buff. I'm just gonna beeline to the boss because I think it's now time that I should just take the win. Shit, that's bad. Yeah, I'm getting bad pulls here.
My turn now. Focus. Smart. Yes. Smart. Haha.
The refund, the cash out. Oh! It's getting rough. But we could just go for the boss here. You're eating Go-Gurt? I don't know what that is. Egg tart. Oh. Hi, Jaguar. Why those stones dancing like that? Check that booty. You know, they just gotta flex it sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta flex it, you know, show it off to your homies. It just be like that. The refund candle. Empty tome. Into that. Into 1,000 knives. 5 damage, I'll take it. That into light tome. Into bloody tear. Into soul eater. Into attract orb. Okay. We're gonna do the empty tome, light tome, weighty tome. Okay, empty tome into pug. Into this. Candle for... Oh, candle attract orb.
Yes.
Empty tome attract orb. Bloody refund. Into cash out. The double armor. Weighty tome. 3x refund. Empty tome into light tome into that. This into attract orb. That into soul eater. Empty tome, attract orb.
Excellent.
Weighty tome, light tome. Bloody tear, 1,000 edge. This doesn't matter. We'll just take spinach. Maximum overkill. Okay, I got you. Empty tome, attract orb. Candle into another attract orb. Armor into spinach. Weighty tome into the refund. Magic wand into the golden tome to empower the book. If I am interested in playing Subnautica 2, but I just don't want to spend money on it because I have so many other games that I am waiting to get. So I gotta be saving up my money. I gotta save up my money. The man is huge. Oh, money. As Mr. Krabs once said, money, money, money. Crawler slot is new.
Which way?
What is the song? It is press button to copy, and here you go. Ooh. This is the new bridge. What if we do a Mad Forest run?
What a chances?
No, I just have a command to copy the link and send it. Nice. I'm just built different, that's true. I have a stream deck so that I could just send shit. I have little commands for specific things like copying songs and controlling the music and swapping between overlays.
I say.
I might call stream early today just because we did so much streaming this week. I might need to make dinner. I haven't been making dinner. Let me check. Let me check on something real quick and then I'll determine whether I end stream or not. Whoa. Yeah, I might have to do some cooking. Dinner is important, and I haven't been making food all week. A busy week. Let's finish out this run. Guess you gotta eat. I know, I know. Overkill. true. Maybe if I was getting paid, I wouldn't starve. I don't see the connection. I don't know what you're talking about. Champion. I was going to play some Street Fighter today, but I think it's better if I take care of my requirements. Also, I can't snooze the ads. They're coming up in 4.5 minutes. All the problems we had earlier made the ads gone rogue. I'll take the mana. Says you. I literally played horror games while I had a kidney stone. Don't forget, nothing keeps me down. I guess you could say Sanzi does not like that bit. He gets so angry whenever you do it, and I think it's funny that he gets angry. I think it's very funny. You know, I have no opinion on it. I just think it's funny when other people are getting upset about it. I think that makes it more funny to me. I think it's hilarious when people get upset over nothing. Because then I'm just like, weak-ass mental. Ah! Oh, he did the funny joke I don't like! Ah! I hate it when he does the funny joke I don't like! It'll never be useful, but I'll do it. The streamer doesn't listen to what I tell him. Ugh. I think it's so funny. Whenever people complain about certain things that like, oh, ads are coming. I'll tell you after.
I've done plenty.
Give me the armor. The permanent armor. I don't think they're actually mad about it. When they do a bit, they tend to go all in. That's what I get from talking to them. Yeah, I get that. I don't think you can even hear me now. I'm pretty sure you're in ads. Let me know when you're out of ads. You can? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know they're not actually mad about it. It's just funny to me. It's like in the context, like the optics of the situation. It's like, are you really getting upset because I did a funny joke? Like, man, I fucking hate when you do this joke. I don't... Okay. I know Senzu's a cool guy. I like hanging out with him. I just think it's funny. She just says some funny shit in chat, and I'm like, you fucking, you bozo. What are you saying?
What are the chances?
It's also like when people, I guess it's my enjoyment of it, my joy that I get from people getting upset comes from fighting games. When people are just like, man, this is so bullshit, bro. This is so bullshit. Why do you fucking play like this? Is so bullshit. Why don't you learn to play against it? Well, I don't want to have to learn to play, beat a specific character. Okay, so every time you see them in rank, you're just gonna lose rank. It's that reaction. Yeah, exactly. So you're just gonna lose your rank every time, or you're gonna alt F4 like a fucking coward?
Taxi odds.
And the argument can be made like, I could dislike things. Like, yeah, dude, you could dislike things. But why are you putting them out there in the public? Like, what do you want us to do about it? Like, whenever you play someone and they just get fucking pissed off, and they're like actively like being like, this is bullshit. Why the fuck is this in the game? Why the fuck is this bullshit? And it's like, well, learn to beat it. No, I don't want to learn to beat it. Well, why are you even fucking talking about it? You just look like a loser now. You just sound and look like a loser because you're complaining and bitching and throwing a tantrum like a child, when instead of just taking your L. And I've known a lot of people who do that in fighting games throughout the years, and I've just been like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. No answer I could give you will you be okay with. This is why the people we play with and the people who join your chat and my chat are the best. Because they never get upset about shit that happens. They're always just like, fuck yeah, how do I want to learn how to beat that. Or they're like, ah, fuck, you got me. And then they want to go again. Maybe's is the ideal chatter. Let's put it that way. I've never had anyone around or hung out with anyone playing fighting games who's had as much fun as Maybe's. Other than you. I mean, you and Maybe's. You're like the duo of having the most fun possible. The ideal chatters. The kitchen knows. Can I be truly? So this guy is going crazy. Like I don't like DPS, but I don't get upset when I get hit by one. DPS? Street Fighter? You mean like the poisons and stuff? Oh, DPs. Oh, okay. Yeah. I also don't like invincible supers, which Street Fighter kind of does it good because it's like not every super is invincible. Some are invincible to certain things and some are invincible to other things, but not every super is invincible. And then you have Guilty Gear where like every character has invincible supers and then the bad characters are the ones that don't have invincible supers. And it's like, okay, so now we're determining a character's worth by how well they can spam a move while buffering the shit out of it. The DP actually costs something. Yeah, super punishable. Guilty Gear DPs are, kind of crazy, but I'm talking about invincible supers. They kind of really nerfed DPs in Guilty Gear recently, so now they're a little bit better. Because like the recovery time on DPs is insane. But in a game where, oh, you're negative and I'm just going to run up and do combos, but you're going to hit a stupid ass super. Like, that's dumb. Hit like, you know how many times I get caught out for doing a random ass super on Street Fighter? Just like toss out a random super and people are like, what the fuck are you doing? And then you do it in Guilty Gear and it changes the entire course of the battle and you're like, this is stupid. Why do I lose because someone just buffered the shit out of a super on Wake Up? Dragon Ball FighterZ had super on Wake Up, but at least Dragon Ball FighterZ you could like do something about it. That do be how I be playing. I mean, that's how everyone plays in Guilty Gear. It's not just you. Because that's the norm. Super on Wake Up. It wouldn't be as cheesy if it wasn't a universally used problem. Yeah, but in Street Fighter, you have to have 3 meter. You have to have your full meter maxed out. And once you get that level 3 super, which is usually the invincible one, I think Zangief's also, the jumping super is also invincible, but no one really uses it that much unless you're hard reading a jump. But using a level 3 super just to be like, you know what? No. That's kind of lame. Oh. Supers are not hard to get in Guilty Gear. Supers are fucking easy to get in Guilty Gear. I think that's the problem with it, is that supers are like insanely easy to get in Guilty Gear. In Street Fighter though, like you aren't getting the invincible supers right away. Like you're not starting the first round with invincible super. You're not using an invincible super first round. If anything, you're using it second or third round. And then like at that point, it's like, okay, I have the lead. I could adjust my game plan for this. Yeah, supers are just normal moves in Guilty Gear. It's whack. Are you going to be streaming today, Mr. Red? I might just finish up here, go cook dinner. That way I'm rested. And then join for the open lobbies. Okay, awesome. You're going to start with Guilty Gear, I'm assuming. Also, I've just been told we are having guests over and I need to get ready. Yep. Okay, sounds good. Of course, buddy. I'm always there. We're going to end here today. I know stream hours have been all over the place this week, but I'm having fun. I've been having fun all week. Xbox Game Showcase is going to be tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to stream it, but we'll probably watch the VOD or catch up with it after we're done with the Lullaby, unless Lullaby is also taking tomorrow off. Actually, I got to join Lullaby's Discord. I keep forgetting to join Lullaby's Discord. Of course, of course. Can I just pull up Lullaby stream and do the exclamation point Discord thing? Even if she's not on. Chat. I can. What? There's a million captures for this thing. What the fuck? Okay, can someone send me an invite to Lullaby's Discord real quick? Thank you, sir. There we go. Pregnant man. All right, that's all we have for today. I gotta go make dinner and prepare for Red Stream. I also have a bit of migraine. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then I believe tomorrow we should be doing PokeMMO with Lullaby unless she's tired. And then Tuesday and Thursday, we will be playing a new game. So you should all be ready for that. Sorry about my weird stream time today. Having to reset everything. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But that's all we got for today. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh. I know your time's valuable, and I'm glad I got to spend some of it with you. Enjoy the end screen. We will be back tomorrow for our normal time. But until then, bye-bye.